Good evening, my dears. Traditional, we start from sound check. If you hear me good, write plus in a chat. If you don't hear me, write that you don't hear me. Today quality of sound can be a little shitty because I have not enough time for the launch in all this. Blackouts, I don't know, maybe electrical service randomly turned off uh, turn off electricity in some districts because by graphic I must have electricity from 12 to 2 a.m. But I had not this for this moment. I don't know how many times I have now, but thanks, my dear, that you waiting there. Thanks, my dear, that you had activity in a chat, and thanks that you are coming on this broadcast. I'm very happy to see you here. I'm very happy to see you today. And Brandon, thanks that you make activity too here. Glad to see you. So yes, as with all this, there will be just a typical Q&A broadcast because I wanna just give some time from my day, share my time for you and talking with you. I will start live Q&A function. This will work. Brandon writing this just playing the clone until the main show. I think that your playing it will be more interesting in that show, but it's not looks like a clone. It looks like a Shakira before Rammstein on a concert. Because you're my beautiful Shakira. So yes, and I will open community post about my birthday today, and I write there that you have opportunity to you can give a questionnaire there, and I will answer, and we will talk, uh, and we will discuss. Yeah, I'm very happy that electricity is coming really because I'm so long time wasn't online in a in a format typical for me. Because previous broadcast was too much official, announce, summary from the trip and blah 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 blah. As you see, Q&A function is working. I will see your question in online, and I'm opening it. Yeah, comments under community post. Thanks, my dear. So many congratulations, so many wishes. Thanks everybody for the hit for the warm words. Thanks so much, but I don't see a questions. Only wishes, 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 and wishes. And same situation in the chat. Only wishes, my dears. Give a question, give a topic for discuss. It's broadcast about nothing. Q&A function are working. First question from the uh, Lorna Morgan. How do you say happy birthday in Ukrainian? It's a very important question for the all who study in Ukrainian language. For the Brandon too, happy birthday in Ukrainian language. It will be з днем народження. Because as I know, Brandon know only bad words on Ukrainian. And then a question from our moderator, Sam V. How are you feeling in your old age? Uh, I don't feel my leg and I don't feel my back. You know, I don't know how it works. It's in Europe because I'm heard that in Spain man is the young before 40 year, but in Ukraine, if you survive to the 25 years, it's the very, very good achievement. And, you know, it's mean that you are very lucky. Not because only war, but I think that living in a life in a Eastern Europe more difficult than in a Spain or Italy or Western European country. But I feel good. I think that yes, I feel good. Maybe I can feel better, but but now it's good. Hello, Batman. Batman is coming to on a broadcast. What is old rascal? What's mean old rascal? Is the bad word? I don't know. I need to translate it. Ah, rascal. Okay, разбийник. Thanks, Batman. And yes, thanks for the so many question and Q&A function. And next one from the burst will, what was your favorite birthday? Maybe uh, is the difficult question because in my adult times, maybe last 5 or 6 year, uh, I don't celebrate birthday. I don't know why, because maybe I'm not living with the family. I live in separated. For example, my mother in Kharkiv, my family in Kharkiv. I'm living in Kiev, and I don't do a big celebration of the birthday. For me, it's the not big day. Yes, and I think that more warm memories, and I think that best memories, best birthday is the from childhood when I was young, maybe 10 or 12, when when my family was big, and my godfather come with his wife, with his son. I don't know, maybe birthday from the childhood when the mother bake cake and other, but all that was all that all of this was when I was young. Now I think that is just a typical day, but so many people send some warm word to you. No one bright birthday from the 18 year. Really, no one bright. Maybe my 30 year it will be serious celebration. I don't know if I survive to this to this age. Question from the AK Crowd 74. Did you have a birthday whiskey and coffee? No, I have no, because yesterday, yesterday, I'm back from vacation to the service, to the job, and tomorrow, today, after 6 hours, I will go on the service, and I have no this non-alcoholic birthday. Yeah, I think. But coffee with whiskey is a good idea, because I have pack of coffee from Croatia, what you sent me before, Geoffrey. Thanks for the question. Sometimes I'm just understand that chat living separate from the uh, translation. Question from the China Coldwell. Pasha, what have you been doing recently? Last 2 weeks, last 1 month, or how period mean? Yeah, recently. I'm just come back from the vacation, official vacation. During this vacation, we met with my Polish friend, with the Batman and Blažej. They visit Kiev. I was late, uh, but we visit Lviv, visit Ivano-Frankivsk region, Bukovel. We go in a mountain, make some content, uh, recording some podcasts. I think so soon as well it will be ready, and first podcast will be tomorrow, but it's not so travel podcast. It's not will be so interesting because it's the like a podcast, the first meeting with me Blaži, and it will be my myself presentation or something like this. We talked about beginning of war because it's uh, how we try, how many times we try to talk about culture, tourism, about Ukrainian city and beautiful nature. So many people asking war, and we can't avoid this question. And for Blaži, it was very interesting how war began in Ukraine by my eye, by eye of the Ukrainian officers, and how it was in general, and we discuss it. So, couple insight, a small interesting information were there. I think that it will be good for you. But and after this small trip, it was 5 day trips if I'm not mistake. Batman, it was 5 day or 4 day? 5 day, I think. Just to correct me in a chat. You my moderator today. I give you moderator rights. So yes, and after this trip, I just go into the village. I go to my mom in village. You every time have of work. Uh, uh, I'm cut the grass. I don't know, fixed doors, fixed roof, fixed everywhere what I see. So this was the typical village vacation, but in Ukraine I don't know, maybe anomaly temperature, because every day we have temperature near from 35 to 40 degrees, and only at night we have plus minus stable temperature. It can be near 28 degree, and now it's so hot. Nights too so hot. You can just wake up because you're wet, because no wind, only sun, and then night too sun, air too hot. And yes, just a short village vacation. Uh, and now I'm again on a service. I 5 days from the week I am on a service, but I think during these 5 days I will try to find time for the editing our materials, our podcast from our blog, for our blog. I think this will be interesting. And yes, as there was a typical adult man vacation, nothing interesting, nothing interesting. Only mountain, it's interesting, but no more. Iris Pro of Georgia said on his channel, F-16s have arrived. Didn't see it confirmed yet. Have they arrived? On the I will must translate this word for the answer. Only on the rumors level. Only on the rumors level, because around F-16 we have very serious hype in Ukraine, and for the civilian people, every jets now is the F-16, and so many rumors about it, so many fakes about that, Russian fakes that destroy that they destroy F-16, but I'm trying to trust to official source of information. No one aviation brigade, no one government social pages don't report in about successful using of F-16. No one. I don't hear about this, and I hear only I see and I hear only rumors, 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 nothing more. When official agreement about using F-16 in Ukraine will be from the official channels and official sources, I think we will know about this. But at this moment, only rumors. And Iris Professor Grit can report that they come, but nobody know about using of F-16. We will wait, we will check, we will see. I don't know. Nikki Hill, did you do anything fun for your birthday? No, I'm too old for do something fun on my birthday. Nah, nothing, nothing. Nothing interesting, nothing funny. I think I'm just trying to fix my bathroom, and I'm doing this successfully. I have no full work day. My chief said me, hey, you have birthday, you can go home, and I'm just come to home. I had electricity in this time and start painting a wall in a bathroom. I think that it was very funny, but no. Batman, right, Pasha, I sent your birthday present to your mom. My mom don't call me at this moment. I think it's the not grenade or something like this. I must worry about this gift. Next question from the Hubert. What did you do for your birthday? As I'm told, nothing. Nothing. I was on a service today. We had a small celebration, with the just buy juice, cake, and my colleagues, my mates said me happy birthday. Gave me a small gift, and that's all. And my chief said, you can be free, go home. I come to home. Ah, don't true. I come to the building shop, buy a white paint, white colors paint, and start painting my walls in a bathroom. Nothing interesting, really. And I'm living half year in the city in a new brigade, but I have no people. I have no people here who can be more close to me than just a workmate. Because very big barrier between infantry and between air forces and between veterans and between people who wasn't in the war. Sometimes I think that I'm a crazy man and I have a problem with the head because all types of work what we do in a infantry brigade, it's not okay for the air forces, but it's good and it's work. And yes, I just have nobody. I nobody invite today on my birthday. I'm do nothing really, and it's okay for me. Sometimes I have birthdays like this. I hope in the next year I will be in my city Kharkiv or in a city with family or friends, but not at this. Guardian Gypsy. How's everyone feeling moral wise? Army and civilians? Is the very good question for very good discourse. I think, you know, now Ukraine under influence of informational operation. I saw and Russia and Ukrainian people, Ukrainian civilian, too much too much talking about agreement, peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine. And I don't know what's the source of this, who start speech about this. Maybe because government media programs start to talk about this couple times, but I think there's that just I check moral status of the people. But now, after missile attack on a children clinic, Ahmadet, so many people was dismoralized, but I think that Russian wait from this attack, this result. So many people was very dismoralized, start talking about stopping war and something like this. Uh, it's some part of people, but other parts say that we must push in more, we must push in more, we must donate in more, and moving our victory more close to finish. And I don't know, maybe 70% of the civilian, they still hate Russian, they still want to punish Russian to the revenge, but 30% now very dismoralized, and they talking about peace with Russia. But we can just check history and understand that peace with Russia, it's shit. It's just a small pause, maybe for half of year, maybe for 2 year, no more. I think they will push us again. And is the civilian mood. What about the army? In army never change something. In army never change something because for soldiers every day is the difficult day. For soldiers every day can be a last day, and they have no time for the discussing stupid civilian shit what they discuss on his Instagram or on Facebook. And moral, I can't talk about moral of the soldiers on a front line at this moment because I'm don't on a front line, but I'm talking with my guys, with my soldiers, with my mates from the previous brigade, and you know, moral doesn't lower than 1 month ago, and doesn't lower than half year ago, and not lower than 1 year ago. Soldiers, army are tired. They are tired. They wanna rest, but but they won't rest from the first day of war, and they tired from the first day of war. But it doesn't mean that we must stop. You know, I think that nothing changed, but just the influence of the Russian IPSO are working. And influence working on a civilian side, but not on a military side, because soldiers, they know what they do. Primary question from the Brandon Mitchell: will you tell the story of the green Moskvich? Uh, Batman said not Ipsopash, it's called Psyop in English. Sorry, Psyop, psychological operation. Thanks. Thanks, Batman. And yes, Brandon, what I can tell about Green Moskvich? I only can tell that you are promised $300 for this, or $3,000, I don't remember, for this. Everybody know about Green Moskvich. Is the green Soviet shitty car who stayed near our house and in a dus village on a Donbas. If somebody don't know about Moskvich, just write in a chat that you don't know, and maybe I'm tell this stupid story. But it's a short story and nothing fun. Only Brandon can make fun from nothing. It's him start I don't know, start starts intrigue about this green Moskvich. I don't know. but nothing special. Batman writing, tell the story of the white Lada repaired in a Solidar. Yes, is the next story. Brandon, who is a woman with no moral? Are you? But aha, okay, I understand. So yes, Green Moskvich, nothing special. It's just a shitty car, scrap of metal, who stayed near our houses. And if I don't mistake, I wasn't on awarded this period, but Max used this, tried to use this, tried to drive this, but this car was in a very shitty condition and is just a stay. I know that Brandon like all old shit, all scrap of metal, and he was very interesting on this. And the first time when he come, I think that is the was first time I promised to the Brandon that I sell this car for him. But Brandon, don't buy to this. Brandon, where is my money? 3,000 bucks. And in a one day we go out from this village. We go, if I'm not mistaken, in vacation. We're back in Kiev, and come when I'm come again in this village in a Donbas, I'm understand that we have no green Moskvich. And after some investigation, some analysis, I'm understand that the local alcoholic, but maybe not alcoholic, maybe drug dealers or something like this, uh, they just stole the car. They stole this green Moskvich. I don't know, because it was a Moskvich without battery, without key. I don't know. They just stole this. Uh, I wanted 10,000. Sorry, Brandon. Now I understand that it was too much. If I sell it for the 100 bucks, it's too was profit for me. But now I have nothing. I have no green Moskvich. Sorry. And yes, and the local people just stole this, and I don't know, they use this or sell for the metal, but store with the green mosque which have a set finish, I think. Or maybe it's the Brandon, and the Brandon subscriber stole this Mosquich. Because short of scene analysis can give a location of this Mosquich. It's too easy. And story about white Lada, but Batman, you don't write. It wasn't white Lada, it was a green Lada, and I must to show this. I make a small pause. I will go to the. I will take my phone because it's on a charger, and I will show some shit for you after 1 minute. Sorry for the pause. I'm just took my phone for the find some photos, some pictures, and yes, it's not will be too much difficult. Green ladder, green ladder. I don't know why you Batman remember White Lada, because White Lada wasn't a main car. White Lada it was a donor for Green Lada. And I will show what about I told now. What about I talking now. When I was in a Donbas 2 years ago, I'm changing car like a very rich man. Every week I had a Volga, I had a Lada, I had a Niva, I had three types of Lada. Now I will send it on my PC and will show you this. I'm sorry, I'm just downloading media on a PC. Wait a moment, my dears. Brandon, can you tell some story during I'm preparing materials, help situation? And Niva, my lovely Niva. Okay, 1 minute, my dears. Wait 1 minute. Yeah, okay, I'm ready. I'm download this, and now I will insert it. Okay, materials. Okay, 1 minute. I'm sorry. First ready. Next one. Sorry. Wait a moment. Yeah, it's ready. And Lada. Yeah, I'm here. So yes, and As I told, in this period in 2022 in Donbas, I was a very, very rich man. Uh, First car, not officially, but I think that first legal car, it was a Volga. Volga is the retromobile. I think it was made it in 60s or 50s year of previous century. Yes, but you can here is the silver Volga with a black camo painting. I don't know for what this shit previous soldier do, but this 16 or 17-year old car, they worked, they driving, they this car have a very, very strange engine. And yes, but I don't know what's happened with this. Maybe one officer's come and just stole this. In Donbas, you don't have opportunity to sell car. You are driving or waiting where somebody stole your car or steal your car. Yeah, this Volga was stolen, if I don't mistake. Or we come back it's to the owner. It was other officers. Next one, shit. It was a blue Zhiguli. Blue Zhiguli, blue Zhigolo. Brandon, your favorite word. Blue Zhiguli, Zhigolo. Yes, this shit working, but transmission doesn't work. And when I'm driving, boy, it was a young soldier who sit on the front of this car. He just, I don't know, he just the used transmission, tried to switch on, switch off transmission, and yes, it was the terrible car, but it's working. And we at this time we were working with a BBC journalist, and this man very, very liked Soviet old cars, and he made this video. Be ready, because video can be very loud, but I try to fix it very quickly. I hope that not too loud. Look at this shit. It's video. It was a third my car or something like this, or second. And next one was this green Jiggly. I have no one photo how this Jiggly working, because all the time I try to fix this shit. I don't know. I'm just driving once to the shop and I had a problem with the engine. Driving second times to the gas station, I had a problem with the wheels. Driving to the hospital, I had a problem with the transmission. In this photo from same day, it's soldiers from my battalion tried to fix fucking brake system. And Batman talked about this car because in a one day, it was June of 2022. June, yeah, I think the June or last day of May. We lose some part of the road between Bakhmut Lysychansk, and fights and combats was very, very close to our city, to the Sredar where we live in. And what's noise? I'm sorry, my dears. 1 second pause. Okay, I'm sorry. What about the told? And yes, and we lose part of the road from Bakhmut to the Lysychansk, and it was so close to the our house. And one morning I am heard a firefight, soldier fight against infantry fight against infantry, and then said, "What the fuck? We must go out from there because it was a rear point. No infantry from our brigade, just some guys who have rest after wounded or something like this, like me at this moment." And we had no car, only this green Jiguli, and I understand that this car doesn't work. And in those day, Batman had idea to visit me, and he just come. We sitting in hangar under Su-25, Su-25 bombing, under artillery shelling, and try to use the next one, Zhiguli, white Zhiguli, as a donor. We took wheel from those Zhiguli, fixed an hour, we took brake, fixed an hour, and other shit. It was a very fucking horrible and very, very funny. Because not every day you have opportunity under artillery shield and fix your stupid car, and as a result we don't fix this car and we live on the other car with the other guys. Yeah, and now I will show, I don't know, maybe genius of the handmade constructors. Its car was made by Ukrainian volunteers from the west part of Ukraine. Maybe hunters use this, but is the tactical Niva. Who don't know, Niva it's two Zhiguli. Brandon, it's two Zhiguli. But this car I'm don't driving long time because generator here was die, and this moment I have no driver license, I have no experience of the fixing car enough. I don't know what he do and what was broken. People just give me car, I'm just a driving. When this car is doesn't work, I say to soldier, hey guys, took this car. And they took and fixed this. But yes, and this time generator was died, and I gave this car for the infantry guys from my battalion. They fixed it, and after 2 weeks, guys from the airborne brigade, our neighbor airborne brigade, they stole this car. Yeah, is the typical story for the cars on a Donbas. It's only will be destroyed or stolen by other soldier. It's just a scene round. And yes, and only after 1 year we buy car for the our work. It was Nissan X-Trail. It's too was shitty, but it's better, better than nothing. And you know, war and cars, it's too much difficult question for me at this time. But I'm like Nissan Patrol. Brandon Nissan Patrol. It looks like a very big truck. Question from the QMC: have you got any other trips with the boys planet? Uh, Batman. I think we have. I think we have. But little later. I have no vacation in this year more. Maybe on the next year. It's to will be in Ukraine. I can't promise. I can't promise. But something will be. 60% of European vehicles are manual. Uh, it's a very rare skill in Ukraine if you know how to drive in on a manual, because now biggest part of the people and women's too, they are lazy and don't want to try to study how to drive in manual. In Ukraine so many automatical cars, but only old school, only men's usually driving on the manual. People, women's not so often drive manuals, and yes, is the very rare women's. Batman, don't get me started on my Navara. Rest in peace, your Navara. Nika can drive manual now. How long they study? But it's not difficult. And if your car is a diesel car, is the diesel manual is the same shit like automatical. It's too easy for driving. Couple tryings, just a couple times you must try, and it will be good. It's not too difficult as people describe this. Not too difficult. BT Clan, greeting and thanks to your mom. Hope she's doing well. Yeah, she's doing well. Uh, because Frontline doesn't move in his side, and yes, uh, she doing well. She don't watch in broadcast because she doesn't understand English language, but I will told I will give your greetings tomorrow. Pasha, how is good is your Polish? Batman, how give me a help. How good my Polish? I think that my Polish is shit. Nothing good. Kurwa, блядь. I know only couple phrases, minimal base. And when I was in a Kiev on Petrovka is the biggest book market in Europe. Half of this market is the shops, and half and other part of this market is the just a market where people just sell his books, and I'm buy uh, Polish vocabulary, Polish speaker vocabulary for the 20 hryvnias or something like this. 20 hryvnias is the 50 cent. And I'm trying to talk on Polish with the Batman by this book. And he asked, what the fuck is the books from 19th? Because I'm just to give a question where I can find taxophone, is the fucking box with a telephone. It's like, what the fuck is shit? But I think is the too much good for the book for the 20 hryvnias. Yeah, but how your Polish? How my Polish? Nothing. My Polish is nothing. Kurwa. Now, Vitaly, where did you go on vacation? Pasha, sorry if you already answered it. No, it's okay, Vitaly. Always good. We from Alexandria now, living in Alexandria. We going to the Kiev, but my Polish boys they were in Kiev more long time. They come in a Kiev 1 days or 2 days before, 1 days if I'm not mistaken. And when I'm just come to Kiev, we start driving in Lviv. From Lviv we slept, have small had small walk uh, in Lviv, and on the next day in morning we go into the Ivano-Frankivsk region in Bukovel. Uh, as you know, is a touristic village, and 3 or 4 days we were in a Bukovel. We go into the mountain and walking on the on this village, or what is that, kurort. And after this, I again come back in a Kiev. I was in a Kiev 1 day. After this, I come back to my flat in a Kirovarad region, and after this, I'm driving to the Kharkiv. And the last week, I was in a Kharkiv, in a small village near Kharkiv, 30 kilometers from the Russian border, and I was with my family with my mother last week of the vacation. I think next vacation will be in the next year. Because I had only 5 days of vacation in reserve, but it's the shitty term. It's nothing. No. In general, it will be 7, but I think that next trip we will plan it on the next year, or I will do something with the weekends or something like this. Maybe I will go on a war and collect weekends, not less than week, and we do something. But I don't know. I can't promise. Yeah, it was Karpaty. Uh, on previous year we was in Karpaty too with the Batman. We was on a hammock. We was on a hammock and in mountain. And this time we was on a Sinyak. Is the more interesting road than hammock, and this mountain is too very good. I don't know where, but maybe in the next year I will try to go on only mountain trip for 4 days. Is the 17 kilometers road by Chernogor and Khrebet. But I don't know it's possible or impossible for me. Is it just my small dream or target, and I will do it 100%, but I don't know when. Question from the AK Rod 74. Do you have a tractor on the farm where I was? Uh, I have no farm and I have no tractor. um, when I was young, again water boiler make a shit for me. Wait a moment. Yes, I have no tractor and I have no farm. Maybe Ukrainian or Eastern Europe farmers. Maybe I can't tell about other country, but Poland, for example. But in Ukraine, you are a you are a farmer if you live in a village, because usually you have a house and usually you have a backyard. We name ogorod, or you have aharot, you planting vegetables and shit, something like this. But I will translate how aharot translated. Garden, but it's not garden. But maybe backyard. Yes, backyard. Uh, and yes, you are if you have a backyard or garden, you are a farmer. But when I was young, my grandpa, he had fields. Every Ukrainian had fields by government program. We name it PAI, and he worked on a very big fields. But without no one vehicle. He had not no one tractors. He planted pumpkins. Yes, if I'm not mistake, uh, and and he do it alone. Yes, he planted pumpkins and corn. He do it alone with no one vehicles, no one tractors, no one combine on a very big field. And every summer when I was young, maybe 5 years or 6 years, we go in on this field and worked on this field. I now I think that it's working in a field that's not so popular because more cheapest to buy this pumpkin in a shop because you don't need so many pumpkin. I, for the last 5 years I never buy pumpkin, no one times, but at this time it was popular because my grandpa and grandma they had pigs, they had rabbits, they had chickens, and these pumpkins, and so it was as a nutrition for the our animals. But now my family doesn't work on fields, only on a backyard and on a garden. If I worked on a garden on a backyard, you can call me farmer. If yes, it's okay. If no, it's too okay. Batman right. Yes, it's a garden, but a vegetable or fruit one. I'm just a use translator, and огород, as I'm saying, is the same as a backyard. Same as a backyard, but garden is the sad, is the little different. If I don't mistake, and if Google translators don't lie me, don't say shit. Hello, Gordon Simpson. Rara 4, Pasha, what is your favorite chai? Usually black, sometimes green, but Yoka Fujimaki sent me a Japanese green matcha chai, and I think is the was best chai in the world. What I'm trying whole of my life is the best chai I think from the Japanese, from the Japan. Yeah, it is the matcha chai or something like this in a small package, but it's wonderful taste, wonderful smell. I don't know, it's the best chai in my world. But usually I'm drinking fruits chai or black or green or something. What I have in my kitchen, I'm drink, and coffee too. Gordon Simpson, thanks, and coffee too. Gordon just get home from work. No worry, Gordon. We talking about nothing during 1 hour. It's like it was a very popular on a YouTube 3 years ago. Trash streams, trash broadcast, and one man just cutting water by scissors during 10 hours. Same stream today. Good morning from New Zealand. Good night from Ukraine. Pasha, but the best tractor is an old Ford 9N, excellent quality. Uh, in Ukraine, we have no access for the biggest part of the American farmer's vehicle or something like this. Usually we use an old Soviet, sometimes Belarusian, sometimes Ukrainian agrotechnics, and if we're talking about Westerners, is the John Deere tractors and John Deere combines. but I have no fields. I have only small backyard and tractor. It's too much for this backyard. I don't see a question in Q&A function. BT Clan, how are you feeling? At this moment, I'm angry because I'm planning my broadcast in 12:15, but electricity service make other decision and I'm start too late. And tomorrow I must go on a service. Okay, my dears, thanks for attention, thanks for the good talking. Talking about nothing is my favorite types of broadcast. You just come here and we talking about everywhere in the world. Thanks for your attention, thanks for your warm word, thanks for your congratulations my birthday, thanks that you with us, thanks that you with me with the project. I'm glad to see you here, glad to see you in the comments, glad to see you on a broadcast, glad to see every time. Thanks who support us. I don't know. Thanks that you with me. In my birthday, I meet only with you. No one party, no other shit. Uh, I meet only with you. I love you, my dears. Thanks that you with us. And I will finished my broadcast and I hope that if all will be okay, so soon we will show some video for you. Thanks that you are coming, my dears, and see ya later.